Day morning, and I think we should start the show by singing Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Andrew, anything? Anything? Oh, he doesn't even have his mic. He doesn't know that this show he has to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll soon learn.
Okay, here he goes. Here he goes. Let's hear it.
I can't do that.
You and me, we're the same person when it comes to singing. We've got Andrew Zinzaletta in with us this morning. Matt Henshaw is out having fun. Imagine that.
I think the technical term is goofing off.
He's goofing off, but that's not his MO. So
That's true.
I'm glad he's out having fun today.
He needs it. He needs a break.
He needs it. Well, and after I heard, I've got to sing Hallelujah because the rain came last night.
Wasn't that wonderful?
I didn't think it was going to happen. Now, I looked at the weather app, and it said it was going to rain for hours starting around 7 or 8. And then I looked later, waiting for it. It's still blue skies.
Yeah.
And then it said hardly any rain. The little measurement line on the app. And so then it came, 9 o'clock started to rain?
It depends on where you were, but basically it was about a quarter to 9 is when it started.
Okay.
I was just about getting ready to, call it a night, and I heard the rain, and I opened the garage. I took a chair and just sat there, and loved the smell. It was great, but according to our rain gauge on the street, we got almost an inch.
Wow.
And Malcolm got about 8/10 at his house on Willow Springs.
Okay.
So we got a good amount of rain.
Nice.
What's interesting, Baghdad didn't get a drop.
Really?
Skull Valley was dry as a bone.
It was our turn. It was our turn.
So when they say there's a 50% chance of rain, that means only 50% of the county is going to get rain.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to.
For sure.
But I mean, up in the hills, I'm sure you got close to an inch.
Yeah, we don't have a gauge.
Probably 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, we don't have a gauge, but it rained for hours, it seemed.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I fell asleep listening to it as well. It was just wonderful. It's like, oh, so this is what that sounds like.
Oh, and you miss it. It was probably a good hour and a half to
That's
maybe
it?
2. That at least
Yeah.
because we're on the same range there.
Right.
And then it kind of tapered off, but woke up this morning, opened the garage, and the ground is dry. There's a couple little puddles, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth anything.
It soaked right in. I mean, the ground is so dry. Everything is so dry. It just sucked it in. You could hear the sucking sound over the raindrop sound.
Well, the good news is that it started off light.
Yeah.
I think if it started off heavy, we would have got a lot more runoff. So
Sure.
it's good that we got some that is going into the ground. But
That's right.
all the plants dug it. Everything
Yes.
this morning just looked clean and
Yes,
fresh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any thunder. Was there thunder and lightning with that storm?
I'm sure there was, but nothing by us.
Yeah.
I know early in the afternoon around 4, Prescott Valley had some lightning and thunder.
Okay.
But last night we didn't, and that's good because
Yeah.
a
Oh,
lightning
yeah.
strike, even if we have a little bit of rain, if it hits a dry area, it's barbecue city.
Absolutely.
So, that would have been a problem.
Well, that's the kind of storm we want. No thunder, no lightning, and just a ton of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they did get a lot of rain up on the Mogollon Rim. And
Okay.
water flows downhill, so
Sure.
that goes into the Chino, the Big Chino, and the Little Chino.
Okay,
I found out.
good.
So,
That's all good
we're gonna
news.
get some water, and hopefully, we had 70% yet today.
Yeah.
And then for tonight, we're looking at about a 10%.
Okay.
So that's about it, but it is going to, stay about the same in that mid 80s, and the lows have been wonderful. I mean, last night.
Oh, yeah. It got down to 61 at my house.
Yeah, it was nice.
Really nice.
Where it cooled off, turned the air, just opened the windows up, and
Absolutely. It kind of feels like fall out there right now. I'm just saying, I put jeans and a sweater on, and it feels good. I love it. So, but we're going to heat up to mid 80s, you say, again today.
our high today is supposed to be 83.
83. That is
that's
fabulous.
Pretty nice, and that's about where we should be. For this time of year.
Okay, I'll take it.
But the thing is now that we have some moisture, if it does heat up,
Yeah.
that moisture is going to come out, and we should be able to get some more precipitation.
Okay, well,
'Cause
we're
we
all
need
about
more.
it. We are all about it. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Whatever everybody did yesterday to
Do
call
it
for the
again.
rain, do it again today.
Well, didn't Matt cross his eyes? No.
He crossed
crossed
everything
something.
else. Yeah, I promised him I wouldn't say that anymore.
Yeah.
He's very sensitive.
I wasn't going to say this, but I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Did you see Matt ride the Mighty Zuma in the parking lot?
No, did he ride it
I thought you
yesterday?
said-
No, I didn't
Not
see
yesterday,
it.
the day before.
No, I didn't see it.
So he was giving me some grief, and I
Yeah.
got off my bike, and I got off the scooter, and I said, "Here."
Your turn.
Well, he's so big, he has to sit in the passenger seat. Okay, and I am telling you, I laughed so hard. He went around the thing. He came back. He had a grin on his face, and he goes, "Oh, this is dangerous."
That's awesome. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I wish I didn't have because my phone was on the bike.
Yeah.
I would have taken a picture because
That's
I mean,
great.
it definitely circus material.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, circus material.
Well, he told me that you pop wheelies on that scooter, and that's something to see.
you know, it happens.
I've never heard of anybody popping a wheelie on a scooter before.
It happens.
Well, I got to see that too.
I'm very fortunate. As a kid, I was able to have a unicycle and still have my Schwinn
Is that right?
unicycle.
And that's how you learn to pop wheelies?
Well, if you can
The
balance
balance?
on one wheel,
Yeah.
it's one wheel.
Okay. All right.
So-
well, Andrew has a motorcycle. Are you able to pop wheelies yet, Andrew? Are you
Don't
allowed?
answer that question.
Are you
Your mom
allowed?
might be listening.
Yeah, he's pleading the fifth on that. He's not going to answer that question.
He's got a nice bike.
Yes, he
really
does. Well, and
he's
he's-
working on it. and
He's
I'm, you know,
cursing it today, though. I mean, I don't know how much he wants to share, but yeah, it's it's like a boat, right? Any kind of toy, any kind of luxury item, you get it, and then you just dump some money into it, right?
There's always something.
There's always something. Yeah, but yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can.
Exactly.
That's exactly
Motorcycles are a great investment for your soul.
right. There you go. There you go. Okay, well, that should be on a T-shirt, Drew.
You know, I'm going to write that one down.
Write it down. Write it down. Fantastic. Well, some things worth mentioning, I think, today is World Emoji Day. I'm a big fan of the emoji. You know, I used to be real lazy and not ever use them, and my kids would use them, and then I started using them, and now they don't use them. It's very strange. Do you use them, Andrew? I mean, you're like
Yeah,
the
he's
age
a
of-
youngin'.
Yeah,
It depends.
depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like on what?
It can add flavor.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes it more
if you're,
fun.
if you're trying to say something.
My kids think I overuse the emoji now, though. But is that a thing, Andrew?
I think you can overuse
Yeah,
it.
I knew he would say that. What about you, Drew? You use them every once in a while, especially when you're talking about Bella Girl, your puppy.
Yeah, I use about 4 or 5 emojis.
Yeah.
I use my thumbs up,
Yeah.
the cool,
Yes.
the yummy one,
Yes.
motorcycle, and the hands for the prayers. Those are the only emojis
Those are the
I
only
use.
ones. Okay, fantastic. Well,
Probably because I don't know how to use the other ones yet.
right. Well, what you have to do is you have to search them. Like you put in there, you want something that's like a lemon, and you search the lemon, and the lemon pops up.
Yes.
Right. So once you learn how to do that, you are emojiing all the time.
Yeah, I just got to think more about my emoji concepts.
But don't use it too often, like Andrew said. We can overuse it.
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh,
Us-
look,
us old
another old
fogies.
person."
Yeah, exactly. It's National Tattoo Day. It is the annual Perseid meteor showers are expected to become visible starting tonight. This year, it'll peak sometime around August 12th and end by the first week of September. This meteor shower has been observed for more than 2,000 years and happens when Earth passes through the orbit of the Swift-Tuttle comet. So, I don't know, something to look for
forward
when
to,
you're
right?
when you're out taking the dog potty at 2 a.m.
Exactly.
I don't know what happened to Bubba. You know, I mean, my Havanese Maltese puppy, he's now probably a year and a half old. I kind of stopped counting after a year. But I crate trained him, right? He was sleeping in the crate every night. It was great. We got good 8 hours of sleep, uninterrupted. The dude was sleeping all night, not having to get up. Now he sleeps with us, and he's up a couple times a night. Is that just because he can? I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm just like, I'm going to put him back in the crate, I think.
You're damned you do, you damned you don't.
exactly,
You know?
exactly. Sometimes when he gets up, I take him potty and then I say, "Go get in your bed," and he goes to his crate. So sometimes I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, why'd I bring that up? Oh, when I'm up taking the dog potty at 2 a.m., I can look for the meteor shower. Absolutely. So this is interesting in the news today. A guy named Daniel Caldwell legally changed his name to Rubber Ducky. It didn't happen here. It happened in England, and he says he's doing it for charity. He raised $2,000 for a children's hospice last year by racing rubber duckies. This year he pledged to change his name if he raised $3,000 in donations, and he did. And now he'll legally change his name for at least a year. Rubber Ducky. Mr. Ducky.
Can you imagine you're at a restaurant? Rubber Ducky, party of 3.
Right.
Rubber Ducky, party of 5.
You're like, did I really just hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I
good.
mean, anything for children's charity, though, right?
Hey, you know what? Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a perfect segue. I mean, I'm not ready to go there just yet, but coming up, we're going to meet the next dancing team for Dancing for the Stars Season 9. Like I said, you'll do anything for charities for children. And you're going to meet this couple coming up in just a bit. But first, they're saying that the TSA may be considering getting rid of that liquid limit for carry-ons. You know, they got rid of having to take your shoes off last week or so. And now it says you might be able to bring a whole bottle of shampoo in your carry-on if you want. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's going to be good, but that actually goes back to when they had the liquid bomber.
Yeah.
And that goes back to, that's why they said no more than 3.5 ounces.
Right, back in 2006.
Is that what it was,
Yeah.
2006?
Uh-huh.
Well, now they can detect the liquid, so
Right.
hopefully, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of an inconvenience, you know. And sometimes you'd have to get, you'd have to put a, what is it called? You'd have to check in your luggage because you had bigger bottles of liquid.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. So this is interesting. They've almost finished building the world's tallest hotel in Dubai. You want to hear about this?
Absolutely.
It's called the CL, and it will top out next month at just under 2,000 feet. I mean, I've been to Dubai, and those buildings are tall there.
Yeah.
So tall. It's got 1,000 rooms and over 82 stories and an infinity pool on the 77th floor. Actually, the previous 5 tallest hotels were also built there. Like I said, tall buildings in Dubai. And if you're afraid of heights, you'd probably hate the floor-to-ceiling windows. I don't think I could go up. I don't think I could go to the top of this building.
Oh, yeah, you could. I have faith in you.
You know, the thing is that you've done the river architectural tour in Chicago, and they tell you about how these buildings move, and they're made to move. I mean, I just can't imagine the engineering and architecture to build that tall of a building and trust it.
If you haven't, you need to go and have dinner at the top of the Hancock Building in Chicago.
Well, I've been up there.
Yeah.
I've been up there.
Or the Sears Tower.
I think it was the Sears Tower.
Yeah, the Sears Tower's got the observation deck. But as you're sitting there, you can be eating.
Yes, and you're moving.
And you'll see, and you'll look at your water, and your water's going like this.
I don't like it.
Oh, it's really cool.
Do you like it, Andrew? How do you feel about heights?
I don't know. As long as I'm inside, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I don't know. Even inside, you can feel that building moving.
Yeah. My concern would be, I forgot something in my room, and now I got to spend a half an hour to get up to go to my room again.
Yeah, and what happens when the elevator sticks? It's not going to stick in Dubai.
I'm
Those
sure
brand
they
new
have
buildings.
elevators for specific floors.
Right.
So you don't have to do that.
Do the whole
So
87.
I'm just thinking, there you are, you're ready to go, the elevator's full with people, kid comes in, hits all the buttons and runs out. I wonder who did that as a kid.
Not me. Not
I
me.
cannot confirm or deny.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Okay, I have one more story for you guys before we move forward. So, customs officials at an airport in Germany found 1,500 tarantulas. Did I tell you this story yesterday?
You mentioned it,
I
and
did.
but that we were going to talk about it today.
Oh, right.
Because Matt, there
He
was something
chose
going
the other
on.
one. He chose the other story.
Yeah, he chose the other story.
Yeah. Okay. 1,500 tarantulas stuffed in boxes of sponge cake. Now that is a nightmare for someone like me. I do not like creepy crawlies.
Bring out the flamethrower and burn everything.
Exactly. Or just get the shop vac and suck them all up. That's what I do at my house.
These are probably bigger tarantulas than we're used to.
Right. You're probably right. They knew something was wrong when the boxes didn't smell like cake. That's weird. Who's smelling the boxes?
Right.
Do you ever? I mean, that's weird. TSA in
How
Germany.
did they get in the box? That's what I want to know.
Somebody put them in there.
Oh.
The package came from Vietnam, and most of the tarantulas didn't survive the trip. The ones that did were turned over to wildlife experts. Charges are expected against the person who was supposed to receive the package. Not send the package, receive the package. That is awful. What was he going to do with those tarantulas?
Can you imagine? Oh, here's a box from Leza. I open it up and there's tarantulas.
And they come out.
Oh,
And they scatter all over you.
And they're quick.
And I know they don't bite, and they're not poisonous, or what's the other? Venomous.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I don't need it.
Still, that would probably kill me. I would probably have a heart attack and die.
You'd be on the
Andrew's
table.
laughing. Now tell me, do you like the spiders? You like the creepy crawlies?
I mean, they're pretty far away from me right now.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Well, if they're far away from me, I don't mind either. But if you opened a box and they popped out on you, would you freak? Would you scream like a girl? I mean,
Maybe
I would
a little
scream
bit.
like a banshee.
On how big.
Depending on how big they are.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've seen some big tarantulas. Not a big fan. I don't know why we ended on that story, but we're gonna move forward because time is a ticking, and we've got some important things to talk about, and that is about the champions for children, I like to call them, the people that have agreed to dance for the stars to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, and we will introduce our next couple along with Alex Heineman, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, coming up next here on Leza Live. So I'm hoping that you all know that when it comes to heating and cooling, there's only one name, and it's AC Medic Heating and Air. They handle everything from emergency repairs to full installations with friendly service and fair pricing, locally owned, fully licensed, and always reliable. And this is just awesome. All seniors, veterans, and first responders get at least 10% off all repairs. So stay cool, stay safe, and stay local with AC Medic Heating and Air. Give them a call. Write this phone number down. You're going to need it eventually. 928-848-6224. Again, that's 928-848-6224. AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. Here we go. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Joining me once again, we have the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, Alex Heineman.
Hi, good morning, Leza. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ramping up. How
We
many
really
days until season 9,
Oh
Dancing
my, what
for
does
the
it say?
Stars?
It's only
80-something, maybe?
80-something, yeah.
Yeah, I
Let
mean,
me see what I got here.
we're counting down. He's looking at the dancingforthestars.net.
Dancingforthestars.net if anybody wants to follow along with
There's
me.
a countdown.
84.
84 days.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy.
Seems like a long time.
Yeah.
Seems like a little bit of time if you're actually the dancers and the fundraisers
Right.
and the guy in charge of it all.
Yeah. I mean, we count every day, and we make every day work for us.
Absolutely.
And we did something different this year where every Tuesday is Dancing Tuesday, so we can connect with the cast and they can find us at Parlor Donuts and drop off sponsorships. So we made it a lot easier in connecting throughout the season.
How nice is that?
Yeah, it's working very well.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And everybody gets a donut.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
We've had those. They're amazing.
Yes.
So we have 10 couples.
Yes.
And they are all raising funds that will go directly into the Boys and Girls Clubs right here in our area.
Yes.
It doesn't go off to a national.
No,
we
it
don't get a
doesn't.
percentage.
No.
It stays right here in our area.
Yeah, this is our event, and it's very clearly our event in
Yes.
Prescott.
Yes.
And all the money goes to our clubs.
Right.
Right.
Have any of the other clubs picked up on this fundraiser
Yes.
and are following suit?
Yes, actually, shout out to the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Sun Corridor down in the valley. They are on their 5th season.
Oh wow!
And they follow along with us a lot. They watch what we're up to and see if they can modify how they're doing judges and how they're tallying totals and collecting votes.
Love
And,
it.
After they saw Mayor Kell in 2021 dance, a couple years later, they got a mayor to dance. And
Nice.
so, it does gain traction. It's just a nice take on a gala.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very cool. I wouldn't be surprised if others started doing it as well because it's been a great
sure.
model here.
Yeah.
The reason why is because it's unique
Yeah.
and every year it's different. We don't have the same participants. We don't have the same dances. We don't have the same, if you will, gala.
That's
you
right.
know, it is different every year.
It does change every year, and for us, what we like to see is that the audience changes every year because it's
Yes.
new supporters of new cast members.
Right.
But it's melded with all of the returning people that have been coming since the first year.
Exactly.
And it's
Nobody
just
wants to miss it.
Yeah, it's just a generation of community. It's awesome.
It really is awesome. So let's talk a little bit of light on how people get nominated and,
Yeah.
and ultimately on that stage.
Oh, what a good question, because that is like one of my favorite pieces
Yeah.
is when we start prospecting. So you and I and the rest of the dance committee, we start bugging each other around maybe November,
Mhm.
preceding the following year. And I've got a laundry list of folks that have been recommended, that have bugged us to do it,
Right.
that we've thought about. We've got multiple leaders in the community, folks that are part of some of the founding families of Prescott, large business owners, politicians, lots of movers and shakers, lots of folks that make things happen in Prescott. And as we go through the list, we start talking about like what their career situation it may be. We also start to define like circles of interest and impact. Some years we've had way too many realtors, and so everybody's hitting up all the builders and developers all at the same time, and it gets to be split. So we try to make sure that there's like an even distribution of folks across Prescott. We also like to look at making sure that we have folks that are connected to Prescott very well and are ready to make those calls and collect those donations, but also folks that are looking to expand their own brand as a supporter of the clubs and as a community leader. So we try and find a healthy balance of those that are really going to hit it hard and those that are looking to sort of blossom through this a little bit.
I love it. I love it. And not just Prescott. There are usually
right.
representatives from the other communities as well. And
Yes.
we met the team Prescott Valley last week.
Yeah, Paul and Irene, we
Yeah.
always try and have a PV dancer or dance couple this year. And that started all the way in your year, the first year. Marnie Ewell was the PV dancer, and she was raising money in Prescott Valley. A little note on Prescott Valley Club, we had Dancer Day at the clubs yesterday, so a few of our dancers came and hung out with the kids.
How fun.
Flag football, relay games, archery. And the PV Club, I'm glad you mentioned the other communities, because the PV Club is really, really like humming. There's a major impact out there in Prescott Valley. massively renovated building.
It's
and
beautiful.
we're looking at almost 200 kids a day there in after school and in summer. So it's really important that the community of Prescott Valley starts to see what dancing can do and what the clubs can do.
Absolutely. Well, we should take another break, and when we come back, let's introduce the next team.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're talking Dancing for the Stars this morning here on Leza Live. So tell me, is your water clean enough for your family? Well, mine is now because I got a whole home water filtration system from H2O Health in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. This thing is amazing. It removes chemicals, chlorine, sediment, even that strange taste. You know, when I put ice cubes in my water bottle now, they don't melt and make a cloudy mess. It's just pure, clean drinking water that tastes so delicious. And I'm not just drinking in my filtered water. I'm bathing in it. I'm cooking with it. Every single faucet in my home has filtered water. And yours can too. Visit H2O Health in the Pine Ridge Marketplace today, and or you can just give them a call and set up a free consultation. The number is 928-899-7504. Go on up there, and they can show you what's in your drinking water that's coming out of your faucet right now and what it could be. They basically say you can either have a filter or you can be a filter. Don't be a filter anymore. Stop in to H2O Health in the Pine Ridge Marketplace, and don't forget to tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back, and thanks for listening this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Dancing for the Stars Season 9 coming up September 19th and 20th. We, of course, have the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, Alex Heineman, in with us, and we have our next couple, a team, dancers that will be dancing for the kids coming up in September. You want to introduce them for us?
Yes, definitely. So this is our first traditional team that we're introducing on Leza Live. Traditional meaning the way that we've always done it for dancing.
Right, because last week we had a couple.
We had a married couple, exactly.
Yeah, that are dancing. Yeah.
Half the cast is married couples.
Yes.
And so for our first traditional team right here, we have our celebrity, which is Provost of Yavapai College, Mr. Doug Berry. Dr. Doug Berry,
I was going to say, Doctor.
Yep, Dr. Berry.
Good morning.
And his pro dancer returning for your 9th time. 9th time, because the first few you choreographed the kids. That's right.
Mhm.
Is Alexis Niekamp. She's coming back to choreograph for us.
Wow. I mean, you couldn't have been paired with a better pro. 9 years she's been involved.
Yes.
Yes. So that was good. That was a good pairing right
Yeah,
there.
and she's doing the kids' routine as well.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
Yes.
this year again.
It would be
Yeah.
hard for you not to, right?
Yes.
I mean,
so
because that's
true.
really what you do.
I love them.
Yes, yes. Lessons by Lexi.
Yes.
Up in the Pine Ridge Marketplace,
Yes.
along with a ton of other titles. What else are you doing these days, Lexi?
Well, I just got engaged. So
Congratulations.
I'm currently planning a wedding while doing Dancing for the Stars. So
Yes.
that's been a choice.
Yeah.
But it's been super fun. But
Yes.
other than that, just same old, same old.
Yeah, well, talk about your titles. I mean, you carry a lot of different titles from the pageants in the past, which is impressive.
Yeah. So I actually am not currently competing in pageants anymore just because I aged out. Who would have thought, being 28, you're too old to compete unless you're
Right.
Mrs.
Right.
But I have held many titles here in Yavapai County, some being Miss Saguaro, Miss Maricopa County, Miss Parker, Arizona, and Miss Yavapai County.
Very cool.
So that's been
Wow.
really fun, and my social impact and community service initiative always has had an impact in the arts, and so the arts are something that have always been a passion of mine, and that's honestly why I opened up my dance studio 9 years ago.
9 years ago. Wow. Quite impressive. So let's talk about your partner, Dr. Doug Berry, the provost of Yavapai College. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank
Yes. Tell me, what was your first thought when somebody told you or asked you if you were going to be dancing on a stage in front of all your peers there at the college, beautiful Performing Arts Center, and raising funds for the kids?
you. Yeah. Well, I got really excited about the opportunity, but at the same time, I am not a dancer. And so Lexi's probably had her work cut out for her. Might be the most work she's done in the 9 seasons.
Is that true, Lexi? Is that true?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, once we got over the hips, we're good. We're working on it.
That's
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but I've been involved in different things over the years, supporting different nonprofit organizations, and certainly education has been my career for the last 20 plus years, and working with others trying to improve their livelihood and where they are in their lives. And this
Sure.
with the Boys and Girls Club goes hand in hand with that.
Absolutely. 100%. So no dancing experience at all, huh?
That's what makes it
Wow.
better, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes it does.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
the Foursquare that was required in elementary school.
Yeah, I remember that.
was-
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's about the extent.
Wonderful. Well, that's a ton of fun. And like I said, you couldn't be paired with anybody better because Lexi's just going to walk you or dance you through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's been amazing.
Absolutely. Now, you've been in our community for how long now?
Just over 18 months. I
Yeah.
started officially back in December of 23, and was kind of leading up to that already, working with Dr. Ryan and some of the other leaders of the executive
Right.
team. So it's gone by really fast, but it also seems like it's been very comfortable and like it's been that way for a while.
Good.
So
Good.
really enjoyed my time.
And you came up from the Valley.
Yeah, I was in the Maricopa Community College District for 18 years before
Okay.
coming up to YC, and I've always lived in the Phoenix area and North Phoenix area. So
Mhm.
it's been a great change. And,
Has it been a great
di-
change?
Yeah, a little different change of pace
Sure.
on things, but also the college, the job is much different working in a single college system as opposed to Maricopa, where there's 10 community colleges,
Mhm.
and it's much larger, complex, and it's harder to do things sometimes like that. Here we can be more nimble and really serve our students in the community much quicker. So it's been great.
Yes. Yes. We love Yavapai College in our community. Tell us exactly what a provost is.
That's a really good question. I get it
I
all the
figured
time.
everybody knows, but I don't. So,
And it's really different based on the institution. A provost might wear different hats. Essentially, they are the chief academic officer,
okay.
so really responsible for the accreditation and keeping us in line with our standards. But then also at YC, I work very closely with Dr. Mercado, who's the VP over workforce development, and so she oversees more of the CTE areas such as nursing and allied health, along with the traditional HVAC and construction and those types of academic programs. I have our Office of Instructional Support, so that's all of those accreditation and program reviews, all the nuts and bolts of things that are really
Sure.
important that people may not experience in higher ed. If we're doing our job really well, you're not
Right,
worried about
you
those
don't
things
notice
as a
it.
student.
Yeah.
And then I have the other academic divisions. Division 3 is the Visual and Performing Arts, which you mentioned the PAC earlier, with just amazing facilities across the district. And Division 4 is more of your liberal arts, humanities division, and Division 5 is math science, engineering, computer science, and
Boy,
business.
you have a full plate.
It's
Busy
it's
guy.
been good.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, so I've got to ask, how is he going to find time to practice, Lexi? What are we going to do about this?
We already started practicing
Yeah.
a few months ago, actually, and it's been great so far just because I have a very slow schedule right now, just
Okay.
because we are in our summer season.
Right.
So it's been doable. We've been working it out. He comes on like lunch breaks and stuff. Like we're doing what we can.
Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And how has Lexi been as a choreographer and dance partner so far?
Very helpful. I'm glad
Yeah.
she's starting with the very basics. as we
Just
go
like
through it.
teaching the kids, huh?
Exactly. She gives me homework, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up on that from
Right.
time to time. But really very helpful, and she's been very patient. And I can tell when I'm not doing it right, even if she doesn't say it, because she wears it right on her face. That, Doug, you should probably have that down by now. So,
I love
but she's
it.
been phenomenal. Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, do you have a family and kids of your own?
Yeah, actually, my wife and 2 boys are in Wisconsin right now, visiting with the in-laws and hanging out with their cousins, and
Fun.
so having a really good time this summer. But my wife does social media marketing and a company called E Squared down in the valley, and does a lot with national malls and other retail spaces.
Cool.
And then my 2 boys, my oldest is 14. He plays basketball and volleyball. I really struggle to admit this, but I'm pretty sure he's taller than me now.
Is that
So
right? Because
it's,
you're pretty tall.
Yeah, he's easily 6'4" now. And,
Wow.
so,
And he's only 14.
yeah, he's just a big kid.
Nice.
And my younger son is 10, and he plays football and lacrosse, and they're both great boys. They couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're both great. And so-
That's fabulous. Well, having kids yourself, I'm sure that you realize how important it is to support the kids in our community. With the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, Alex is doing such a great job, and this fundraiser does a lot
Yes.
for the clubs. And we're going to get into that a little bit coming up after this quick break. More about Dancing for the Stars to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So let's talk for a second, ladies, about finding a women's clinic where you feel comfortable, heard, and respected. It's not always easy, but that's exactly what you'll find at Prescott Women's Clinic. These are providers who truly care, and they've been doing it right here in our community for over 40 years. Whether it's your first visit or your 50th, they've got you covered. They make the whole process feel less intimidating, more personal, basically like talking with someone who's on your team. Give them a call. Make an appointment today. Their number is 928-778-4300, or you can visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we're back. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking Dancing for the Stars Season 9 this morning. It's coming up. Would we say 84 days away?
Yes.
84 days away, coach and dancer.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. We're counting down September 19th and 20th. And this is the main fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona.
Yes.
Lots of ways for people to get involved and support the clubs, this effort, the kids,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about tickets right now because they're on sale and they're going fast.
Yes, they are going fast.
Yeah.
We are still accepting sponsorships, but we're about to send our posters and banners to print. So if you still want to sponsor, there's lots of ways to get presence on the stage. But right now is the season of ticket sales. I just sent that out to the cast. 'Tis the season. And they do go fast, especially the Saturday night show. That is the big fancy main event with the reception and the after party. Those tickets do sell quickly.
Right.
Sponsors have already filled some of the seats, so you've got to check it out. The seating chart gets pulled up when you purchase your tickets, so you can pick right there, or you can switch to best available seats. Buy them today,
Yeah.
and it's a perfect date night. It's a wonderful date night.
Oh, yeah, it's so fun.
For a couple folks to come out. And then also Friday night ticket sales as well. Those are $50 tickets. If the $250 mark's a little bit too high for you, you can still get behind supporting the clubs, enjoying the show, and really seeing kind of it's the last dress rehearsal for the cast.
Right.
And you guys get to be the first people to see it.
Yeah.
And so the Friday night show has become like just a hoot, and a lot of people are having a great time there. So check those prices out, and both nights are going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, Saturday is that thing.
Yeah.
With our big reception and our after party.
Right. DancingForTheStars.net is where you need to go to get your tickets. And don't wait until September because you're going to miss out and you're going to be sad.
Yes.
Because
yes.
every year it's something different, and you're going to miss seeing Dr. Doug Berry and Lexi Niekamp dance together on the stage. Now, I know you can't give away everything, but you got a certain style in mind for Dr. Berry over here?
Yeah, so ours is a lot more of a Latin this year. And with the salsa and cha-cha vibe.
Oh,
to it.
fantastic. Have you done that before on the stage?
I haven't done it before on the stage, but I've definitely done it in studio before.
Now, how are you feeling about the cha-cha and the Latin vibe?
Well, I'm trying to keep up. There's a lot of dance steps.
I was going to say, that seems like
You're
a really
doing
tough
well.
genre. Yeah. And how did you come up with that one for him?
I just felt like it was time, honestly, to incorporate that vibe in Dancing for the Stars.
Yeah.
And he just seemed to be a right fit. I mean, he has a favorite part in the dance already.
Yeah. Can you share?
Well, there's not enough room in here for me to jump up and do that. But yeah, it's we walk through the steps and then the music comes on and it's like, okay, it's about 5 times faster than that, and then we get moving. But it's been fun.
Nice. Well, eventually it'll become muscle memory.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
You know, maybe right about like 2 weeks before the actual competition. And so there are ways for you guys to get behind this team in particular. Just go to dancingforthestars.net. All the teams, there's a picture of every one of them. Click on the picture. It'll take you right to their page. It'll show you how much money that they've raised so far.
Yep.
And then you can buy tickets under their name. You can they vote right now too?
Yes, voting is open because voting's the best way to donate. If you're looking for something like the tax credit or some sort of deduction, then the donation is the vote is just a direct, unrestricted donation to the cause.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, so you can do that right now.
Yes, and it helps Doug's totals go up in the fundraising competition, and it's just a great time.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you're going to have to tell all the students at Yavapai College that they got to go vote for you. I mean, you've got that in your corner.
I'm hoping that my YC colleagues and family come out and support
we'll all step
strong.
up.
Yeah, and this will be the only chance they'll get to see me embarrass myself.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. I think it'll be great.
Well, dancingforthestars.net is a great resource because you can get information on sponsorships. Again, buy your tickets. Do your votes, and even if you haven't seen Doug dance yet, I mean, if you're listening this morning, you're like, he sounds like a nice guy. He's new to town.
Yeah.
We got to get behind him and Lexi. You can do that with a vote.
And how wild is it that we have celebrities saying that they are no dancer, and in about 4 months we're going to turn them into one,
right? And
they're going to put on a great show, and no one's ever let us down. I mean, every celeb thinks they can't do it at the beginning, and then at the very end, it all comes together, and we're all pros there that night. And it's really awesome to see, and you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it. And like we said, we're doing this all for a great cause. It's for the clubs. Tell people what that money goes towards.
Sure. And I'm glad that you brought that up, Leza. Last night we had our board meeting, and we were talking about how we, how we really share with the donors and the audience that night, and how thankful we are. Right? There's a lot of gratitude and a lot of thanking to our audience out there. And what we wanted to share with the audience this year, and what we're sharing with the audience right now, is that we do have specific initiatives. We're actually going to like really lay out what that each dancer could get behind one of our multiple initiatives. Right? We've had changes amongst some of our stakeholders and had to provide more snacks and meals through the summer programs, and so that's raised the budget, right? So you can get behind feeding the kids.
Right.
We also work with some partners for coat drives and shoe drives and some individual donors. So if you want to help us clothe the kids, we're also one of those organizations. If you're passionate about the outdoor adventure programs that I'm putting on and you want kids in canoes and out in the trees, then you can support that cause. If you want them to do better in their homework and graduate high school more efficiently, then we're doing that too, and you can get behind the power hour, the homework hour. So there's all sorts of things that this money's going towards. And yeah, I could just say it's the bottom line and it's a great cause and a great need, but these are all isolated buckets, so to speak, and there's always a way to support the kids in a way that you feel is best, because the clubs do almost everything they can for the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Entertaining them, giving them quality programming, feeding, clothing, connecting them with other resources like behavioral health. So we do as much as we can for these families. And if you have a very specific thing to support the kids for, chances are the clubs are doing it and you can get behind it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We haven't mentioned tax credits yet.
Oh, of course, yes.
Explain how that works.
Yes. So obviously when you buy a ticket, there's a little bit in that philanthropy. That is the ticket sale, technically, is the transaction. But the remainder, plus anytime you vote, can be used for your tax deductions and for the tax credit. So I think I was just talking to a couple board members that the tax credit's gone up a little bit for a married couple. I think it's like $957 for a married couple.
Amazing.
And you can vote for Dr. Berry right now at the tax credit level.
Yeah.
And we'll send you an acknowledgement for your accountant or for whoever's doing your taxes, and we'll take care of that for you. So voting is the quickest way for you to do your tax credit. It also is going to this wild event and this awesome cause.
Right.
So yes, and your ticket sales, proceeds of your ticket sales can be counted towards tax credit as well.
Wonderful. So many great ways to basically help the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another quick break. We'll be back with more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. I have Alex Heineman, Dr. Doug Barry, and Alexis Niekamp all in this morning talking about Dancing for the Stars coming up in September. The 19th is, we call it the last dress rehearsal, but it's really a fun night. And
really
it's affordable to bring your kids and pack the house. And then on the 20th, of course, it's a huge event. We call it the main event, right?
Yes.
They have a reception before the dance performance, and then a killer after party,
Yes.
which no act of Mother Nature was going to stop us last year
No.
from having that.
I mean, it stopped me for a solid 45 minutes.
well, I remember it wasn't
but-
pretty, Alex, but we helped you get
but
back on your feet.
We made it through.
We all
So-
tried a little
Yes,
bit.
absolutely, absolutely.
okay.
So let's talk a little bit about the venue because
Yeah.
it started at the Elks Theater.
Yes.
Had it there for how many years? 3 or
The
4?
first 3 were there.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
we moved it to
The fourth one got canceled due to the pandemic,
Right.
and then we moved it to Mile High Middle School, and
Right, for
that's
1
when it
year.
also moved to the fall
right
because the pandemic was about a year and a half of closures like that. So
Right.
it ended up being a fall event, and it's become a fall event. But after Mile High Middle School, we had a great time there, and the after party was amazing in the courtyard of Mile High.
Yeah, because you designed it.
Oh yeah, I did. Thank you. Yeah. But that was an awesome experience, and that was my first exposure to the show
Yeah.
and the event at Mile High.
Right.
And shout out to Prescott Pro Sound. They're doing the tech with us at the Jim and Linda Lee Center this year as well. But they saved us over at Mile High because it's a middle school theater, and so some of the tech needs needed to be upgraded.
Sure,
and they
sure.
came and helped us all out. But now we are at the big stage,
Right.
and we've been there for this will be our 4th one there.
Wonderful.
And we've just had so much fun ever since the beginning with all of like the amenities that this venue provides. Not just obviously I can sell more tickets, yeah, but I mean there's this tech board in the back, and Doug, you may know more details about it, but there's this light board back there that apparently there's only like 30 of these in the planet.
yeah, yeah.
And it comes from Australia, and,
Right.
and it's like the coolest
Very
little
fancy.
gizmo you've ever
Yeah.
seen, and the light effects and the sound that we have there.
It's taken it up a notch
It
in
really
the production
has.
value, I have to
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Yes, and also in the fanciness, the glamour, the Performing Arts Center is just it's such a beautiful place to go, all
Yes.
dressed up. You put the blue carpet out and arrive and take pictures, and it's just it really has been a great fit.
And for me, because I was telling Doug in the lobby that I was a student at YC for a couple semesters, and I had classes behind the pack, and that building, like we always used to talk about that building, that it wasn't like the college's theater, it was like our whole community's
Right.
theater. It's
Yeah.
where it is our stage, and it's just such a lovely place to be. So, I just got to throw all that out
Hats
to you,
off
Doug.
to Yavapai
Yes.
College.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, I was able to attend the event last year. I was
Yes.
just blown away at
Yeah.
how well everything was done, from the production to the after party.
It's
I mean,
first class.
It is really fantastic. And so if your listeners haven't been, it is certainly an event to experience.
Yes.
And our team at YC, faculty and staff that run the pack and the pad, are just incredible. And they work long hours sometimes, and there's show seasons, and Scotty does a tremendous job of managing everything that's going on there, and we're just fortunate to have employees who will do whatever it takes to be a top-notch performance for everything going on in the community.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That pack team has saved me a lot, right? They're all in the back of house behind the curtain,
Yeah.
and they just know everything that
They're
I
pros.
need, right? And I don't even speak the right lingo, and they figure it out for me, and it just makes it all happen.
Well, and you should shout out to your staff too, because
Yeah.
Alex, you have a great team over there at the Boys and Girls Clubs.
I do.
In your office and also in the clubs. So we want to make sure that they're acknowledged.
First and foremost is Michelle and Savannah. They're my senior leadership team. Savannah's been taking on a lot of the responsibilities of dancing, and Michelle's our director of support, so everything goes through her desk, and she makes sure
Great.
everything is just perfectly right. And the club staff specifically, they're the ones doing the real work.
Yes.
They're taking care of kids every day.
I love it. All right. Get behind this team for Dancing for the Stars Season 9. It's Dr. Doug Barry and Alexis Niekamp. Can't wait to see you guys on the stage. Can't wait to see what you can make him do on the stage. And you can go to dancingforthestars.net to get your tickets. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you so much.
you.
Thanks, Leza. Thank you.